Thank you once again for tuning into our broadcast. I want to celebrate you this Sunday evening now. Today we want to still, look at the concept of prayers. Pondering through my Bible, I've got to a place where Jesus Christ was actually talking about prayers. He said, "Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." Now, these are the basis of prayer, which has eluded so many of us. When you desire anything and you want to pray, first of all, you have to believe. Now, that belief is a consciousness that He wants you to develop. Now, the changes that we anticipate will become real only by our concept of yourself. The concept of assumption that you have towards yourself, whether it is true and whether it is not true, whether it is false or whether it is true. Those concepts that you hold to become true about yourself will become real, and they will be realistic. It will be materialized. Some people think that the devil is always afraid against them. The reason why they are not going forward is because of ancestral covenant. The reason why certain things are happening in their life is because of their forefathers, is because of their tenants, is because of their landlord, is because of they hold some assumption about themselves, about why certain things are not happening. And those assumptions that you hold concerning about yourself become the basis of the reality that you see in your life. Your idea about yourself, the changes that you want to make, cannot be realistic except imagination. Jesus Christ thought of that. He said, whatever thing you desire, believe. In other words, you believe from your subconsciousness. You have to see yourself in the nature of that thing. You have to accept that imagination to be true, because imagination becomes the reality of your life. They are your God. They are the creative pattern of your life. To a large extent, your imagination creates your life. The concept of your assumption of yourself, which you hold in your mental picture, are the realities of your life. So, for you to have a transformation of any kind, you have to assume it, feel it, imagine it. Then it will, in fact, let me put it like this. You have to desire, you have to imagine, you have to assume, then you have to feel in your spirit. Then it becomes vividly real. The Bible said, and the word became flesh. How? The word was first a desire in the heart of God. Gradually, God began to feel it, imagine it. When he imagined, he assumed that those things are true. Then he spoke them into being, and they became flesh. So, Jesus Christ said, until you pray and desire something, desire is a strong, is a mental picture, is a preferable future. So, desire gives you that mentality. But this mentality now drives you to prayer. And as you pray, because of the assumption, because of your imagination, because you are feeling yourself driving the car, having the baby, living in that new house, you cannot go to a place where your mind has already not gone first. And when your mind has gone, you have to believe it. So that's why people say, I'm afraid of accident. Job said, the thing that I fear most happened to me. Why not say the thing that I believe God most happened to me? So let your faith produce results. Everything we see in this material world were created by the assumption of unreal. They bring it from the realm of the spirit to the reality. So I am trying to make an attempt to make you see that the concept of your thoughts will create a reality of your nature, of yourself. Whether the concept you hold about yourself is true or false, it will create a life pattern in you. So you change your concept, the transformation will come based on your concept. So you can now say, The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Let it be a concept. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Prayer is not, it's just talking to God, reminding him of his words, assuming that those things that you are talking to God, they are real. They become real. And that's how you get your prayers done. God bless you.